What's going on, guys? Welcome back for another video. In this one, we're going to be talking about ADA symbols and access aisles, and specifically, how much do I charge when it comes to these two things. But before we get too far in the video, I just want to say don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell icon. That way you can be notified anytime we drop some new content. Now, let's talk about these access aisles. As you can see right here, that these access aisles are and should be the full length of the parking space. It's about a 60-inch minimum in the width dimension, and typically, since these access aisles have to be the full length of the parking space according to the federal code, that would mean these length lines are about 16 to 18 feet long. Now, I price my ADA things the same rate. I don't make the rate go lower depending upon how many that I have. As you can see right here, I've got 4 symbols and essentially 6 access aisles. But in this particular job, I actually had 8 symbols and 12 access aisles. Now, when I'm doing my lines, I will offer the customer a break price if we start getting into 200, 300, 400 type lines, right? You don't want to charge $1 per linear foot at 400 lines, or you're not going to get it. But that's another discussion for another day. Right now I'm talking about these access aisles. Typically, my access aisles, when I'm charging these, range from about $55 to $65. And that's just simply because these are required, they are a federal code, and I also give my customers phenomenal pricing with my parking lot lines as it is. But when it comes to the access aisles and then these ADA symbols, I don't budge on these. It's the same flat rate no matter how many there are in the parking lot. So with these, I definitely want to make sure that I'm getting the appropriate amount. Now, when we're talking about the symbols, I usually try to get $25 to $30 per symbol. Because for the simple fact, I'm using 2 different kinds of paint. I'm using the blue paint as the starter color, the box. Then I use the stencil. And this takes a considerable amount of paint. So I really want to make sure that I'm charging these things accordingly. And when we're talking about charging, I really want to make sure that when I'm charging that I'm definitely getting my money's worth. Because I can promise you this, that when I'm on the parking lot, that's one of the first things that I'm looking for. When I first got started in my business, and I actually recommend that you do this as well if it's offered to you, if you go to your local community college, and they should have ADA courses that you can sign up for at your local community college. I think I paid like $100 to do the course, and then I actually got a certification, and then I got a certification ID card that I use essentially when I'm putting in my bid proposals, especially when I start talking about these ADA access aisles. I have a certification ID number, and that certification ID number, it helps me when I start talking about ADA accessible codes. The other day, I received a request from a customer to restripe some ADA markings. And essentially, they wanted me to place 3 symbols with no access aisle all next to each other. And I just informed the customer about the code that I can't do it because there's got to be an access aisle there. I can put 2 there and then create an access aisle in the middle, but I can't place it there with no access style. So think about those kind of things when you're estimating these jobs. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you in the next video.